Hello everyone and welcome to my Big Bold 2.0 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy tells Trust she can keep her line. Assuming she does this, at Forrester, Carter recaps that expect what's to come is failing to meet expectations. Trust reminds Steffy she said she'd allow them an opportunity. Edge snorts that they allowed her an opportunity. Steffy reminds Trust they're maintaining a business. According to Trust, indeed, let me ask you once more, would you say you are finishing expect what's to come? At Il Giardino, Liam tells Will he's glad to be his sibling. He believes it's cool the way that defensive he is of Katie. Elder shows up and Liam acquaints him with Will. Elder says he's Liam's ex-father by marriage and kids about Bill turning into a standard, they put away a seat for his inner self. Elder clarifies for Will that he and his dad go way back and the vast majority of it's not lovely. Liam doesn't think Bill despises him however much he figures he does. Talk goes to Luna and the killings. Minister doesn't know Hill at any point makes sense of it, yet he's happy Bill got away sound. Liam says Will's mother was paying special attention to him. At Bill's place, he and Katie discuss how cheerful they are that Will is back and getting comfortable pleasantly. Bill says it implies he will see a greater amount of his mom and her dazzling grin. You appear to be content. Katie expresses that at that point she is exceptionally blissful. Bill feels the same way. He's appreciative to have her to rest on. Katie lets him know she'll continuously show up for him. Bill has a splendid thought. He asks her to text Will to come over so they can have family time. At Forrester, Trust and Brooke think this is private. Trust's line is a piece of her personality. Edge demands it's not. Carter emphasizes that the numbers aren't where they should be. Steffy lets her father know this is her call. Trust lets Steffy know this is her opportunity. Steffy says she's off base, I'm not stopping your line. At Il Giardino, Elder offers Liam and Will dessert. They simply believe that coffee should go. Elder values them coming in and says business is getting, yet it's not something very similar without Tom and Hollis. Will gets a text from Katie requesting that he come to Bill's. Liam prods, did you scratch father's vehicle once more? Minister kids about Bill making the valet bubble wrap his vehicle. He contemplates whether the person knows that he is so fortunate to have Katie. Will muses, you would trust along these lines, Elder. You truly would. Minister feels assuming he possesses any intellect, he'll take the necessary steps to get her covered and not lose her. At Bill's place, Katie lets him know they need to get in total agreement before Will arrives. He demands he's been chill. Katie views this as suspect. She knows the amount he loves Will, yet he wants to get control it over a little. He has his own perspectives and likes to have an independent mind. Bill laughs that he resembles his mom. She reminds Charge it's anything but a prospective employee meeting, he's now his dad. He's simply not similar youngster they dropped off at all-inclusive school. She finds it sweet that he needs to bond with him and proposes he relax and not rule the discussion. Bill supposes she's Maxim he ought to act naturally, yet not act naturally. He'll allow Will to do a large portion of the talking. Will shows up and Bill says thanks to him for coming. He inquires, why'd you folks need to see me? At Forrester, Steffy thinks cutting out expectation for the future would fix the monetary channel, yet all the same in the past it's been truly beneficial. 10 to a long time from now, the young lady will be wearing couture. They need to get the line in the groove again. Shocked, Expectation expresses gratitude toward her for her faith in the line and for allowing them another opportunity. They won't let her down. After the gathering, Brooke tells Edge and Taylor that went surprisingly good. Edge says it confused him. Taylor's shocked Steffy didn't surrender him a heads. Brooke didn't see it coming, neither trusted. She thought that it is extremely full-grown. Taylor says he's co-president on purpose. She generally pursues the ideal choice for the organization. She believes that Steffy understands what she's doing. Brooke thinks the line is vital to Forrester. Wouldn't you concur, Edge? Edge doesn't answer. In the plan office, Trust is refreshing Zend with the uplifting news by telephone when Steffy thumps and comes in. Trust attaches and says Zend is exceptionally energized. Steffy tells her that her line has the stuff when done accurately. She can see the potential, that is the reason she didn't kill it. Expectations energized so that her could see the following assortment. She concedes the group's been restless. It was large of all her expert and keep their private matters out of the workplace. Steffy could never make it individual, as long as you do what I say. At Bill's place, he tells Will they needed some family time. Will inquires as to whether they're reuniting. They say no, however Bill inquires, would that be so terrible? Will shrugs, assuming it's what Mother needs. Katie switches up the conversation and discusses the brilliant recollections they made there. Bill might want to gain more family experiences there. They conclude it's the ideal opportunity for a Spencer family embrace and encompass Will. At Forrester, Brooke tells Edge it appeared as though he was refusing to compromise with Trust prior. He snorts that her line is in drop. Brooke murmurs that it just seemed like he'd have upheld Steffy assuming she chose to scrap the line. Taylor gripes that Brooke is calling him out. Brooke simply needs a response to her inquiry. She needs to hear that he could never have concurred with Steffy assuming she'd cut the line. In the plan office, Trust asks Steffy, "There's a condition?" Steffy answers that there's one specifically. According to Trust, "Just let me know, and I'll attempt to get it going." Steffy reminds Trust she kissed her better half. Try not to transform into Brooke Logan. I merit a specific degree of regard around here as your boss, as a spouse, and as a lady. In this way, on the off chance that I even get the smallest clue that you are making a play for my better half, assuming you take a gander at him improperly, your line, expectation for what's in store is finished. It's gone. Do you figure out me? Assuming that you need any expect your future, don't go too far with my better half at any point down the road.